Hello there, everyone. My, that is quite loud. Let me just lower that real quick so I can focus more on talking. How's the audio over here, actually, though? Filters. Do I have filters on my mic? It seems I do. Hopefully this will all do. I should have tested these further before starting the recording. I'm just gonna hope for the best anyway. Hello there, everyone. I am Remix the Idiot, and welcome to Advance Wars, another Let's Play, an Advance Wars Let's Play, an Advance Wars Days of Ruin Let's Play. The guy who keeps starting Let's Plays and never actually finishes them. Remix. I have never. They should make my nickname. Well, they should also say I stutter a lot and I'm socially awkward even though I'm just talking to myself. But yeah, so why am I doing this? I don't think anyone cares, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. So, in short, Days of Ruin is my favorite game in the series of Advance Wars, and it doesn't get enough love. And sure, I'm not all that popular and stuff, but with the current resurgence, I thought it would be a good idea to go back to this game again because, and in fact, not just this game, I'm planning on playing the entire series. I'm not sure if I'll get Reboot Camp. Reboot Camp will probably come out before I even manage to freaking finish this game. I have a confession to make. Despite how much I love this game, it wasn't already obvious by the name of the channel. I am Remix, and I am an idiot. Oops. Our world is destroyed. Yes, Term did that. Term decided, fuck it. He's just gonna meteor the entire place. Is my mouse visible? Doesn't seem to be visible. It's not that big a deal. Anyway, firing from the sky, the land burned, the earth shook, the oceans raged, the devastation was total. Kinda reminds me of Final Fantasy, because it has a similar beginning thingy. Dust covered the earth, blotting out all traces of the sun. It seems impossible that anything could have survived. Or anything could survive. But amid the destruction, there is hope. God, I love the OST so much. Please let me find someone. I was actually debating on whether or not I should play the Dark Conflict European version of this game instead, since that one is an entirely different translation. But I decided, you can probably find someone else play that. Days of Ruin was the one I played, and it's the one I'm familiar with and the one I like, and the story I want to experience with everyone. There's no one here. The whole world is dead. Hello? Help me, please. I'm not sure if what screen I should focus on, the bottom or the top, because the bottom is the one with the text, but at the same time, all you can really the main focus at the bottom of the screen is our main character's crotch. His beautiful crotch. I'll stick with the bottom for now. I don't want to be alone. We get to the game soon. Wait, there's someone there. Where's my radio? Maybe I can call them and tell them I'm here. Help me! Help me! My name is Will. I'm a cadet at the Rubenel Military Academy. Do you read? Over. What's so funny? Look sharp, Roaches. We got us a live one, and he's just a punk kid on a motorcycle. You know the drill. I want his food and I want his weapons. Leave his corpse where it falls. Ain't no one going to complain. No! Don't do this! I'm just a poor boy. From a poor family. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. Easy come. I need to stop. Quote. I need to stop. Anytime I say something that sounds remotely similar to a lyric from that song, I suddenly just burst out singing it. Like, geez. There are too many of them. I've got to get out of here. Okay, hold on, Will. Focus. Remember your training. What's the first priority in combat situation? Right. Examine your surroundings and gauge the strength of the enemy. Mechanically, gameplay and control-wise, I believe Days of Ruin, being the latest game in the series, I believe has the most sound controls and mechanics ever. Maybe not entirely well balanced, judging. If you've seen the COs and how they work and their abilities and stuff, you will know this game is far from balanced. But yeah. Since this will be the first game in the series, and I'm pretty sure this will be the one I put in the playlist at the very first, I think I'd go Days of Ruin, since it's an entirely different universe. And then I'll go Advance Wars 1, Advance Wars 2, and then Dual Strike. For this Let's Play. Anyway, this is the tutorial, and since it's the first game in the series, I don't think anyone would be worried about the fact that I will not be skipping any of these tutorials. They're quite funny to listen to every now and then, anyways, and can't take them on, so I need to fall back. There's a good spot. Okay, what next? Nothing. Anyway, here it's basically impossible to lose. Here, give me tactical, Lin. I've got a single soldier being pursued by a pack of raiders. Soldiers, raiders. The soldier appears to be one of ours. Shall we intervene? Do it. Yes, sir, Captain. Who are you guys? Skip the introductions. Fall back and let us handle this. Okay. Oh, real quick. What's the big idea, Dogface? This got nothing to do with you. It's got everything to do with me. I'm a soldier. It's my duty. You remember what duty is, don't you? I think you used to be soldiers. Duty? Don't make me laugh. This world's dead, soldier boy. And so is your precious duty. We stopped being soldiers when the meteors hit. We're survivors. This is our time, and there is no law. We roam, we kill, we're kings. Not anymore. And who's gonna stop us? You. That's right. Your days of preying on survivors are over. We're going to put you down like the rabid dogs you are. You may have forgotten your duty, but we have not. Keep talking, loser. I need a place to aim. That was such a great comeback, though. Honestly, yeah. You keep talking. You're giving us time to fucking aim our shots good. Move out, Lin. Let's end this quickly. Yes, sir. Alright, real quick. We haven't seen this in the tutorial yet, but a lot of people miss out on this. So this is the tactic. If you go to the menu and then go to mission info, there's this thing called tactics. Unique to Days of Ruin. You can enter the war room to learn useful tactical tips. It's meant to be there, so in case you're an idiot who doesn't know how to play, this entire thing here just tells you straight up how you can win every mission. But apart from that, even if you are already a pro and you don't think you need them, I encourage you to still go through them anyway because the interactions here are hilarious. Huh? Where am I? What's this room doing here? This is the war room, Will. You can come here to learn tactics for the current battle. Oh, that makes it. Wait a minute. How do you know my name? How did you pull me off the battlefield like that? Who are you anyway? Please, now's not the time to worry about minor details. You don't need to know my name. You just need to take my advice. Oh, okay. Now, let's get down to brass tacks. It's tactics time. And then there's the tactics. Position your units next to the enemy and then attack them. That's it. Yeah, for a pretty straightforward first mission, you know. It's kind of impossible to lose. Is that a challenge? What do you mean, that's it? What? It's a perfectly good strategy. Oh fine, I'll tell you more. The more damage you do to an enemy, the weaker its counter-strike will be. Striking first is very important. Make your first hit count. I think I understand. Thank you. Well, we'll take care of this battle for you. But remember these tips in the future. That's it. You can go now. Oh, and try not to get killed, alright? Right, so, I have a confession to make. I have never actually beaten any Advance Wars game. At least, not fairly. And it isn't like with my Minecraft series where I consider all the times I've killed the Ender Dragon, they don't count because apparently it's because I died a lot of times. So like, unless I beat the game in hardcore, I won't be satisfied. These are the battle animations. Oops, I accidentally skipped. This isn't like training at all. This is the real thing. A lot of people don't like the battle animations. I'll turn them off soon enough. But for now, I'll show them. But people generally tend to not like them, and animations just slow the game down for me anyway, so I'm not against turning it off. Nothing much will be missed for anyone. I personally don't mind them. I mean, they're not bad. They're not good either. But if it wasn't for the fact that the screen was so small, maybe the animations could have looked a lot better. I appreciate the fact that they make good use of the fact that there's two screens, unlike Dual Strike. But yeah, all units have unique specs. Make sure to check the intel on each one. Yeah, so I cheated. That's how I beat most of my Advance Wars games back then, and I only ever really beat Dual Strike and Days of Ruin. So this Let's Play will be my first ever official beating of any single Advance Wars game, because if it wasn't already obvious, I am an idiot, and I don't know how to play the game. The only reason I decided to start this is, again, I already mentioned this, there's being a resurgence of popularity. I believe there's a lot of defense here, not that it really matters. And, because Mans, he's a great guy, makes Advance Wars content and Fire Emblem, mostly Fire Emblem, but recently making more Advance Wars, which is great. I only ever really watched him because he made Advance Wars videos. And I don't know anything about about Fire. I should really finish that Let's Play I did a while back of Fire Emblem. Like, wow, why did I even end that? Probably got too busy and real life got in the way, like with every other Let's Play I cancelled. Sadly that's sort of the fate of many Let's Plays that happen. especially to Let's Players like us. But yeah, I'm an idiot, but Mangs promised he would do all of the side missions in Days of Ruin. He never did. So I am taking it upon myself to do them myself. I mean, there's probably someone else who already made a Let's Play, and wow, they didn't even bother attacking. This is literally impossible to lose. Battlefields can be chaotic, confusing places. If you are at a loss for your next move, there's a way to get advice. Oh, never mind. It does show you how to do it in the very first mission. I thought it only happened when you were in the second. Anyway, let's finish this. I'll beat this, and then I'll do all the side missions because Mangs wouldn't do them. So I'll do them myself. And it will be amazing. I will not cheat. And then I'll prove once and for all that I am no longer an idiot. Only a slightly less stupid idiot. An idiot tight? Yeah, I'll stop. Yeah, stinking soldiers, head for the hills, roaches. We're outmanned. Anyway, the first few missions will be very short, typically, and I plan on making every part at least 1 hour, or preferably 1.5. Yeah, that's basic. It's basically impossible to get any tier lower than S here. I'm not gonna try going for S. Like I said, I'm an idiot. This'll teach them to prey on survivors. Brenner, he's a great guy, isn't he? Isn't he just amazing? Nothing can ever go wrong with him. You alright, kid? Yeah, I am now. Thank you. Thank you, Metal Slug Noise. My name's Will. I'm a cadet at the academy. I mean, was. For the meteors. Cadet, huh? Thought I recognized that jacket. So, what happened? The academy is gone. 1 minute I was eating lunch, then everyone died. Instructors, friends, everybody. I was buried in the mess hall. I've been digging myself out for, I don't know, weeks I guess. Damn. I looked for survivors, but I only found rubble. Bodies. Thought I was the only one left. You did well to stay alive. I'm impressed. Didn't want to die. I'm Captain Brenner. I command the 12th Battalion Pride of the Rubinel Army. And this is my second in command. First Lieutenant Lin. Welcome to Brenner's Wolves. We've made it our mission to seek out and aid survivors of the disaster. The world is a dangerous place now. I suggest you come with us. Yes, sir. That would be fantastic. You won't be sorry about... Oh... Are you feeling alright? Sorry, I haven't eaten in a long time. That was your stomach rumbling? I thought we were under attack. Come on, we'll get you some spare rations. Just don't get too excited. All we have is canned bread. Canned bread? I have never heard of such a thing, but it sounds like it'll do. Hopefully they got some salt along with that. How about like canned biscuits instead? Why canned bread specifically? Like biscuits. Biscuits makes more sense. I've seen biscuits on cans before. They are technically a type of wheat product as well. That I can never get over the fact that it's canned bread specifically. Like wow. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough of that. Anyway, gotta save often. Alright, let's move on to chapter 2. Okay, looks like I need to... There we go. I had to use my controller, which for some reason, the blue thing is glowing again. That usually doesn't happen. I hate it when that happens. It means Steam is fucking getting in the way again. Oops, I cursed. I guess this isn't a child-friendly Let's Play. You've got permission to leave camp, Will. Don't wander too far away. Sure thing, Captain Brenner. I'm glad you've recovered enough to be up and about. I've got you to thank for it, sir. Well, don't push yourself too hard, and be careful. This area's not safe. Yeah, I know. What's wrong? Couple this with Superliminal, and I've got myself stacked with puzzle games right now. Wow, I mean, this is technically, but it's still technically a game that requires a lot of brain power. The world really has changed, hasn't it? It's ash is everywhere. The sky is dark. Never-ending twilight has fallen. And the ground is coated in it. Never seen so much gray. Ashes to ashes. Yeah, it looks good, but you gotta admit, it looks like Call of Duty, which is to say it looks boring. When the meteor struck, huge clouds of dust and ash filled the sky and blocked out the sun. We haven't seen a single ray since. When will the sky return to normal? Years? Decades? Who can say? Decades? Don't make that face, Will. We'll all be okay. As long as there's life, there's hope. Get ready to hear that from him a lot. And from Will too, in the future. As long as there's life. Right. The world we knew is gone, but we can't give in to despair. Someday things will be set to right. We'll have peace. The life we had will return. That's what I believe. That's why we must help everyone we can. Keep it simple. Never give up. If you can do that, anything is possible. Got it? Got it. That's the spirit. Now let's get to work. Lynn, I want recon units canvassing the area. Yes, sir. Captain, I want to help too. No, I don't think so, Will. It's too dangerous. Oh, come on. Look, I know I'm still just a cadet, but that doesn't matter. I can drive or search or wash dishes or whatever. I just want to help. God spirit, I'll give you that. Okay, you're in. But if anything happens, get your tail back here. You're too weak to fight. Yet. Yes, sir. Don't worry, he gets character development. Kinda nice to see a character that starts out already likable. Between Nautot and Jolene and Johnny and who are the latest main characters I've read that. I mean, there's this one Yuri manga as well, but I freaking forgot the name, which is typical for me. But yeah, what is it with people and making their main characters super hateable first and then making them likable later? That feels like faked character growth writing to me. Hang it up, kid. We're too late. He's dead. The role dead. Oh, all these sounds are the same. No survivors anywhere. That can't be true. There have to be people out there who need our help. If Captain Brenner had given up on me, we have to keep looking. Brenner, your soldiers are all pessimists. Huh? Is anyone there? Move it, kid. Mission's over. We got raiders coming. Let Captain Brenner step in and take care of the hostiles. We stay out here any longer and they'll be sizing us up for body bags. Just a little more time. I've got a feeling about this. Captain Brenner always says to never give up. And Will is too much of an optimist. All non-military personnel fall back. This is now a combat zone. This is Brenner's speed. It's cool. Get that tank up there and block the road. Keep that artillery safe. You raise up my volume up. I can hear this better. Oh yeah. Sorry. This is the war room. It's a place to learn battle tactics and strategies. If you've already been here, then welcome back. If it's your first time, I hope it's useful. So, you give me hints on how to defeat enemies and win battles? Smart kid. Now listen up. Artillery has a long range, which makes it very useful. However, it can't attack adjacent enemies. Block the road with your tank and pound enemies with the artillery. They start off with pretty general advice, and once again, this is the first part of the Let's Play series, so anyone who's new to Advance Wars, I kind of feel compelled to read these tutorials through. Semantics. Don't allow the tank and artillery to get separated. Okay, got it. You seem like a fast learner. I hope that translates to battlefield success. Feel free to visit the war room anytime. Now get out of here and do good. Captain, the tank's main cannon is out of ammunition. We can attack with the tank's machine gun, but it's far less powerful. And that's what we do. Get up there and open fire. I mean, these guys aren't looking too good themselves. Oh, that seems like it will pose a problem. Enemy tank! The maps are small enough. Be sure to check the attack range of both enemy forces and your own. Yeah. But soon enough, there will be some pretty large maps, and when that happens, I expect to see this version of the map a lot. Yeah, the sprites look uglier, but this is an artillery unit, a powerful indirect attack unit. Take care of it. They cannot move and attack at the same time. So the way you play them is a bit different. Take heed. Well, 6 health recon can't possibly hurt too much. My goal is to get rid of all the enemies and also save the girl over here. What am I talking about? Don't worry about it. You ain't getting away this time. This is the Beast. He never did get an official name. I'll call him Ogre. That's his name now. Make that his officially fanon name. To anyone who cares about the characters in this game. This guy, his name is Ogre now. You hear me, soldier boy? You and that punk kid are gonna pay. And the steam is badass. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, it's already over. Dang it. Since Ogre isn't a playable character, sadly you can only ever hear his song in the campaign while it lasted. He's the first primary antagonist, but he's more of a mid-boss. Hey, there's someone over there! Hold on, I'm coming! Can you hear me? Hold on. Is she alive? I think so. Her breathing's really faint. Come on, we've got to get her back to camp. It ain't worth the trouble, kid. I doubt she's long for this world. I'm not giving up. If you won't help, I'll carry her myself. Are you serious? Hey, can you hear me? Give me a sign, will you? And you're protected by mountains. Literally no one else is able to traverse mountains. None of the enemy forces are. You guys are practically safe in here. That's it. I ain't sticking around to rescue a corpse. What do you mean you're technically safe from the battle here right now? I just said. In your eyes. No, there's not much to see, but I can't give up. You're alive, you know. And where there's life, there's hope. Oh yeah. Again, I have no idea whether or not I should switch the focus to the top or keep it to the bottom. Because, again, this is quite the scenic view of boobs and this thing that never really gets explained. Who, who are you? Yes, you heard me. You're alive. Please, tell me, who are you? I'm Will. I'm with Banner's Wolves. What's your name? I don't know. What do you mean? I don't remember. I don't remember anything. Okay, okay. Don't worry. You've been through a lot. Everything's going to be fine. Encoding overload? How's that possible? Just come with me. Alright. Alright, the rest of the mission is pretty straightforward. Tank coming soon is gonna be a problem, but the artillery can take care of it. The tank won't be a match, but as long as we damage it first with the artillery, we'll be fine. What's happening? Don't worry, you're safe. You're with the Rubenel army now. Get ready for this. Rubenel. Rubenel is one of the two main countries on this continent. At the last known date, the army employed 1,296,923 men. What the? How do you know that? Rubenel and its neighbor have been at war for a century. Despite several armistices, the fighting has never truly ended. 10% of Rubenel's GDP is expended on weaponry and research. The last recorded assessment of its military strength was excellent. Where did you learn that? I don't know. I don't understand. Yeah, okay. Let's talk about it later. Right now, we have to get back to camp in one piece. Alright. That's foreshadowing, by the way. All units, study the terrain and use it to your advantage. Ow! Oh! Oh! Oh, my shoulder! Why does that happen every now and then? I hate it. Yeah, one of the best things Days of Ruin does, so for one, Days of Ruin, the controls mostly takes place in the bottom screen, so you get what you see, you can tap, and you can click on it, so if you click here, you can move there. But something Dual Strike didn't do, but Days of Ruin does, and I believe Wargroove took notes and did it as well. But you can attack and move in the same turn. Like let's say there was an enemy here, so if I just tap here, the tank will move in here, and it will be ready to attack. Instead of you gotta move, and then it also tells you just by looking where. I mean, it'll make sense when we get to the previous games and you'll see just how wonky the controls were back then, comparatively. Bonk. The tank will definitely be within range. Let's try engaging against these guys. We have 4, that was a bad idea, oh boy. Will squad's going to die. Oh well. No big deal. Yo! I'm sorry I didn't pay attention to you and told you to when you told us to leave. You're fine, it was just a scratch wound, I mean you fucking exploded along with everyone else. But I'm sure they were fine. They simply retreated once they learned they were outmatched. Like ammo and food and everything else in this world, fuel is scarce. Avoid unnecessary movement, and keep an eye on your fuel gauge. Right. Let's fuck them up. This basically tells you how to use artillery. You don't know how to use them, you might think they're worthless, but trust me, they are not. Position them somewhere good, and you'll essentially create a nice little zone that no enemy would want to dare step foot in. Because if they do, they're gonna get a face full of lead. Like this. Clearly, these guys don't know what they're doing because they're literally lining up to my line of fire. Yeah! Not again! How did all those dirt walls survive? This ain't over, ladies. You ain't seen the last of the beast. He's funny. Make sure the civilians are cared for. Okay, Will. I'm fine, sir, but the girl we found. Who is she? I don't know. I found her unconscious near some ruined buildings. Good work bringing her in. What's your name, sweetie? I don't know. You don't know? Listen, kid, Captain Brenner, let me explain. She lost her memory. Is that what you're saying? Not surprising with all that's happened to this world. Sometimes I wish mine was gone too. There's more, sir. It seems the girl has detailed knowledge of our army. I would be interested to know where she obtained her information. Very interested, sir. Easy, Lynn. She's a survivor who needs our help, not an enemy combatant. We'll save her. We're going to see that she gets someplace safe, clear? Sir. It's your responsibility now, Will. Stay with her, and see that she's taken care of. Understood. Subscribe to Mance, by the way. He's definitely a way better YouTuber and Let's Player and Advance Wars / Fire Emblem content creator than I ever could. I mean, I'm sort of just a, what do you call it? All-round content creator. That's not the term for it, but yeah, I guess you could technically say I mainly make Genshin Impact content, but you can't really call those Let's Plays content. Okay, see the spot on the map? That's our next destination. It's a small village. Village? With people? That's right. The earthquakes and tidal waves destroyed most of the cities, but in some places survivors have begun banding together. This village is one such area. Alright, so yeah, the first few missions are very quick, very short tutorial, and not a lot of thinking and strategy involved, but next part you'll definitely see some more of me struggling. Loss? Why do they have loss? The world's been destroyed. There's no one left to help them enforce their laws. That's why they're doing it on their own. They need some way to create order. No one forced them to do it. It's just natural to try to prevent murder and other crimes. See, Will, even in the most unexpected places, humanity shows its inherent virtue. Permission to disagree, Captain. It's not proof of virtue. It's simply a survival strategy. A society that doesn't punish murderers is a society where anyone can be murdered. A society of sleepless nights where people live in fear of everyone around them. When faced with that, it only makes sense to band together and agree to prohibit murder. People are motivated by their own interests. The meteors didn't change that at all. They certainly didn't change you, did they, Lynn? I see you still don't factor in human decency. As for you, Will, you and the girl will be safe once we get you to the village. Nope, they most certainly wouldn't have, considering what we're about to see soon. We're civilians, so they'll welcome you with open arms. Hold it right there. Identify yourselves. Don't try anything funny. We've got snipers watching you. My name's Brenner. I'm captain of the 12th Battalion of the Rubinel Army. I need to talk to your mayor. Tell him I'm here. What if you're with those raiders? What if you're here to attack us? Yeah, I bet that's it. You came back to kill us all, didn't you? Listen, we don't want trouble. Your mayor owes me his life. Tell him my name and I'm sure he'll agree to see us. Come on, guys. Help us out, would you? Hey, you're too young to be one of them raisins. Maybe you're okay after all. Really? That's how. Wait here. We'll go get the mayor. About time. They sure aren't great. Don't really issue. Weapons and uniforms have scared my people half to death. Anyway, this is the mayor. Again, he has no name, but he's a very important character, and also very hateable. They even made him fat, making him instantly hateable. What do you want, Britta? We're trying to live in peace. We don't need your kind here. So it seems. Don't worry. We'll move out as soon as we finish what we came here for. We rescued some civilians a few clicks back, including an injured girl. I want you to take them. I hope you're not marching in here and giving us orders. I truly don't. Things aren't that simple, friend. My village is barely getting by as it is. No one's giving orders. I'm asking for your help. We're just a couple of kids. We're not going to make it out there alone. And that's not our fault. We didn't make this world, but we have to live in it. That's reality. Reality? The reality is that there's nothing out there but cockroaches and corpses. These people survived. They were alive, and it's up to us to keep them that way. Maybe that was true before, but now I don't think so. I should give him a name as well. I should give him an official name as well. I'll work on it. Can't come up with any right now. How about Bagel? Maybe that was millions and millions of people are dead. I don't think a couple more is such a tragedy. The more people we have living here, the more mouths we have to feed. We can't afford it. Do you think they're not worth saving? That's not what I'm saying. We don't want to see anyone die, brother. You know that. But you don't know what you're asking. We simply don't have the means to take them here. I'm sorry. I see. You told us you can use your weapons to take what you need. All we want is to be left in peace. Now do us a favor and take your troubles elsewhere. You heard the mayor. Hit the road. We don't need warmongers in our lives, you read me? I read you. Sorry, Will. But it looks like you're going to be traveling with us until we find another village. Don't worry, Captain. That's fine with... Head for cover! Those raiders are back! Where's the mayor? Raiders? Are you sure? Look at this, Rochester. Told you boys, visiting our village. Nothing like a nice day of raiding, murder, and revenge. All luck. Dear Mother of Mercy, look at all those savages. God, as hard as it is to keep my voice, to do high pitch voices for girls, doing low pitch voice for old people is even harder. Especially when you've got a voice as naturally high-pitched and annoying as mine. You've got to help us, Brenna. They've destroyed every village in the region, and now they've come for us. All those innocent lives. They have tanks, we have sticks and rocks. Please, you have to help us. Yeah, the part about them having snipers watching was a lie. Alright, leave them to us. You get your people out of here. Start evacuating. In regards to payment, there's no time for that now. Get moving. Captain, we have only 5 units at our disposal. The enemy has 9. They enjoy a significant advantage in firepower. Bullets don't win wars. Soldiers do, and I'm betting ours are smarter. I love that quote as well. Know thy enemy, know thyself. Sun Tzu, Art of Bullshit. Let's go. Oh, hello again. I was wondering when you were going to drop by. Welcome to the War Room, the place to come for tactical advice and strategy. You're going to help me win this battle, right? I'm still kinda new at this. Patience, Grasshopper. All will become clear. There's a narrow path through the mountains at the top of the map. Position the tank and artillery there, but watch out for the enemy artillery. Place your mechs in the mountains to make their attacks more effective. Got it. Are you sure? There's a lot to absorb. I'm sure. Alright, well if you forget something, feel free to ask. I'm chock full of helpful advice, so come back anytime. I want to make Lynn as sassy as possible whenever she's in the war room, because she's got a lot of sass in the war room. Something tells me that place is her favorite place to vent. I don't blame her. Alright, so apparently they have an artillery. They do, I don't remember that. Anyway, there's 9 of them, but only 5 of us. But again, despite the number difference, this place is still, this battle is still incredibly easy to win. Alright, let's start off with some obvious engagements here. The enemy has units in the mountains. That terrain weakens our attacks. We could use the woods and mountains too. I want casualties at a minimum. So yeah, depending on where your units are standing, you get different defenses. If you can see, if you take a look at the little screen below my face cam, you can see there's a description, what it looks like. The important thing to see is the thing that says death. That stands for defense, and the stars show you how high the defense is. From 0 defense to 4 defense. The more defense, obviously, the better. So if possible, take your engagements while positioned in a terrain with high defense. That's a general rule of thumb. I could have attacked with my tank first, actually. That probably would have been smarter, but we'll be fine. Alright, so this artillery will be going here immediately, and it will stay there because that is essentially the best spot the artillery can possibly be. Because of this little choke point right here, and this artillery is literally the perfect spot to catch people who are in the choke point and manage to somehow slip through. Which they won't, because the tank will be positioned here, or maybe in this forest, which would be far better because that's 3 defense, while they'll be forced to mostly engage on the road, which has no defense.
Is that all you got? We're gonna slaughter you. Move! I want that dog-faced head on the plate!
I guess they're cannibals too. At least that's what that text seems to imply.
We're still outnumbered, and the scum will fight to the last man.
That's right, sir. I think we'll have to eliminate them all. Your victory terms are stated in the mission thing. It's usually just defeat all enemies or capture the HQ. Typically. But there are a few exceptions. But for the most part, that is the typical. Alright. That recon's definitely trouble. Everyone else is a lot of trouble. We'll be fine. Alright. Here. You don't really need to think all that hard for these missions, honestly. Alright, both the artilleries are basically stuck there now. Anyone tries to approach, they'll be in for some artillery fire. Alright, let's engage this tank. I don't think I need to explain this already, but if you haven't noticed, anytime a unit kills a guy successfully, they get a level up. They go from level 1, level 2, and then veteran. What if the mech units have been hit? Not looking too good. There's another mech unit. Units of the same type can be joined together. Combining 2 damage units will give you 1 stronger unit. See how the battle unfolds and join units if you feel necessary. Alright, let's rank up. That's a more accurate term, I believe. I forgot what the game calls them officially. If you join units, the one with the highest level is kept. It is not additive. So if you a 0 and a 1 combine, it becomes a 1. If a 2 and a 1 combine, it becomes a 2 instead of a 3 or veteran. And if a 1 and a 1 combine, again, it does not turn it into a level 2 unit. Right, let's turn this guy into a veteran and enjoy that boost, that 30% defense and offense boost. I believe once you're at the max level, which is veteran, you get a 30% increase in attack and defense. Level 1 and level 2 only give you 10 and 20% attack power increase respectively. Right, that artillery is gonna be a problem. Gonna hurt that tank real bad, but no problemo. That tank squad's gonna take some casualties, but that will be good. Oh, come on. What are you waiting for? Kill them all! I'm going to wipe you out if it's the last thing I do. Alright, we basically won. I mean, technically, with the way the map was positioned and the enemies and us, we had the tactical advantage right from the beginning. With the terrain had been in our advantage from the very beginning. This village is in quite a nice place, honestly, all things considered. Ouch. Victory is ours. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Sadly, the enemy aren't very well at understanding when they've already lost and they won't concede.
No! You're gonna pay for this! Head for home, roaches. We'll feast on these fools another day.
We destroyed your bikes and vehicles and stuff. I guess we just let them go. Not a very smart move, in my opinion. That's how the 12th Battalion fights. We're awaiting confirmation on the enemy withdrawal. I think we can do one more mission after this. Sir, they're gone. There's not a raider to be seen for miles. Good work, everyone.
Captain Brenner, I'd like to revisit our earlier conversation. I'm not above reconsidering my position on your refugees.
That's so.
It is. However, there's one condition. Go on. As you've seen, we live in constant danger from those raiders. They may well regroup and attack us again tomorrow. Do you really think it's a good idea holding your kids in such a situation?
Kids? Hey, I can look after...
We know where the raiders come. They've taken over an old army base east of here. Unfortunately, we don't have the weapons or training to go after them.
I get it. We wipe out the raiders and you'll agree to take it?
Something like that, yes. If you agree to my proposal, I'll consider your request.
Right. Moving on.
Listen up, roaches. Well, I want supplies, so it's time to swarm a village.
The game doesn't really show the full bust, but there are full busts for all these guys, and the Beasts is really funny. He's got a freaking line of bullets there, but his sprite doesn't actually show him ever carrying a gun. In that muscly arm there, he's got a knife, and not a gun for those bullets.
Take what I want, steal what I want, kill who I want, sex what I want. There's no law but the beast's law. No prisoners, no mercy.
Lol. Sir, the mayor was right. Those raiders are camped at an old army base. That's probably where they scavenge their weapons and vehicles.
They lack the discipline of competent army unit, but not the fighting skill.
Agreed. And we know there are former soldiers and mercenaries among their number.
They may have been fellow soldiers once, but they're just a pack of dogs now. Let's put them down before they do any more harm to the survivors.
I can read just fine, but reading out loud is a different matter entirely. If you guys haven't noticed enough already from my previous other Let's Plays. Captain Brenner! All units have been deployed, sir.
Good. Still no sign of the enemy?
Oops. Don't worry about that. No, sir. But this dust prevents us from seeing much of anything. Of course, it keeps us hidden too, so I guess it's not all bad. My training was in reconnaissance and intelligence. Leave this to me. Alright, Brenner's team was cool, but this time we get to play as Lynn, and Lynn's team, all units, move out.
Scout Unit Bravo reporting. Visibility is poor and we've lost visual contact with the enemy. I can hear something out there. I think they know we're here, sir.
Understood, Bravo. Get somewhere safe. We're on our way.
Watch the woods, sir. I think the raiders are hiding there.
Lynn? I mean, sir? Hello? Lynn? Is that you?
Guess again, loser.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Giving tactical advice. What does it look like I'm doing?
You're giving me... Hey, is this a trick? Where's Lynn?
So you want your mummy, huh? Well, tough beans. This is the beast's country, and no one knows it better than me. So listen up. If there's one thing I love, it's ambushing little chumps like you. Don't move without thinking. Use your flair to see what's up ahead. Then get foot soldiers into the mountains to give yourself a better view. Now do as I say. I am the beast, and I love me a good tactics session. Later, little man.
Okay, that was kind of weird.
Love it.
Alright, new to this game, the dual strike is the flair, and many other things that make Fog of War kind of moot. And also, the fact that the AI no longer cheats in Fog of War. They actually act like they're fighting you with the fog on for them as well, instead of being bullshit. There's lots of forests, and this flare here is gonna be really important. The flare unit's ready to fire. Oh, we studied this at the academy. Flares can help reveal enemy positions in poor visibility conditions. Smart kid. Maybe you'll be some help to us after all. Aim the flare anywhere you think the raiders may be hiding. This unit can be the key to our victory today. Alright, I believe it can only flare, yeah, it's like a recon. You either move with it, or you flare with it. Its attack is basically worthless. It doesn't hit much of anyone. Alright, I believe here would be a good spot. Yeah. Bravo. But it seems this guy's practically fucked, honestly. Nothing we can do about that. Now, I'm getting kinda sick of these animations. I think I'm gonna turn them off. When battle animations are turned off, it's actually kind of cool. I actually like it better when the animations are turned off. This is what it looks like when you fight someone. When you engage with battle animations turned off. The other games don't do this, so so this is like a really nice touch that I like a lot. Get those foot soldiers into the mountains now. To the mountains? Why? Did they stop teaching basic recon tactics at the academy? Infantry and mechs unit can see farther when stationed on mountains. Right. Anyway, that's good. Thankfully, when you tap to fire, it automatically tries to get you to position to a terrain with the highest defense possible before engaging. So it didn't tell me to attack it on the plains, but made me go on the plains first, not instead of the road to attack. But that's really nice. Okay, that wasn't a good example, but later. Alright, this is also new to the game. A bike. They're infantry, but they can't move on mountains, but they do move way more. They're kinda so-so. So-and-so. They sure ain't making this easy for us. Hey, what? He died? I guess I got really lucky with the luck roll. Or maybe he was already in pretty low health. Or something.
No one attacks the beast on his own home. No one. Swarm will just show no mercy.
Scout Unit Bravo has been hit! He's been fucking decimated! I'm trying to raise them on the radio. Bravo, do you read? Over.
Scout Unit Bravo reporting. We're taking heavy fire.
Yeah? Yeah, you sure were. You guys sure were.
We can't continue the mission. We have to retreat.
Understood. Double time it back to base, soldier.
Roger that, sir.
Pay attention, Will. Remember that soldiers are a precious resource. We know there's risk in war, and some casualties are inevitable. But it's our duty to get as many of them home as possible. You don't need to tell me that twice. Right, let's see if we can flare some more forests into view. Alright, that was kinda useless. Forests are prime. They're basically the best terrain to ever exist. Well, apart from the fact that they cost a lot of movement for a lot of people, they're good. If you can, go on a forest or bay. Forest, best girl. Alright, anyone else hiding out anywhere else? Need to get that flare closer, although he's probably already more than supply this cost and I didn't even pay anything for it. Yeah, look at that. They got surprised. Trying for a treat, eh? Tough luck. I believe that recon's the last of them. Another nice thing with the Fog of War here is, your entire movement is accounted for whenever you uncover fog. So rather than you were here and you were here, you were able to see stuff from here, and now that you're here, you're only able to see stuff from here. No. Everything you could have been able to see when you were in here, here, and here are what gets uncovered with the fog in Days of Ruin, which is really great, and how it should always be. I think Wargroove is the same, hopefully. Maybe I'll play that game too, I keep talking about it. It's a tribute to Advance Wars, because it essentially mostly plays the same, with some adjustments, of course. For good or for bad, depending on your view. That's right! Oh, never mind, you can see the number of units he has. Last, we win.
Yeah! They defeated me! This ain't happening! The world is over! Why do these bidders care for what we do? I'm the beast! No one says no to me! Not even a bunch of soldier boys! I'll be back, losers! And I'm gonna kill one of ya!
I never miss a thing. Sure. CO powers aren't a thing yet. So, her being the commander for this mission was just for show.
You did it! You drive off those savages! I don't think they'll bother you again. Thank you, Captain Brenner. I think my villagers can sleep soundly tonight.
Ah. Ah. I'm sorry.
I'm glad. Now, let's talk about your side of the bargain. You drove them off, now you need to provide Will and the other civilians with shelter. I didn't agree to that. What are you doing? You saved your village. You promised to take the civilians. I said nothing of the sort, Captain. All I said was that if you scared off those savages, then I would consider it. Isn't that right, people? That's what I said. Your mayor is a man of his word. Yeah, that's right. That's what he said. I don't believe this. Captain, please, control yourself. Even you can see that this bargain of yours affects my entire village. I may be the mayor, but I do not rule by fiat. We are civilized men after all. We will come to a decision in due course. Until then, you must be patient. Are you double-crossing? You have only yourself to blame for your anger, Captain. If you misunderstood my words, then the fault is yours alone. I have done nothing wrong. I see. Will you threaten us now? Will you let your guns take the place of your honor? Perhaps we should have taken our chances with the savages. No, Mayor. I won't threaten you. I won't do anything to unnerve these people that you pretend to care for. What? How dare you?
Why did people even elect him as the mayor?
I remember you. I remember how you were. Scared, alone, on the verge of death. You remember your words to me when my men gave you food and shelter. I will save others, as you have saved me, Brenner. I will construct a village where all can live in peace and rebuild their lives. You remember that? Or did I misunderstand your words again? Who are you to say such? You're a killer, a soldier, a relic of the past. I give these people peace. I give them hope. You give nothing but horror and death.
Captain Brenner!
Oh,
Sir, I know you have our best interests at heart, but it's okay. Look, I know it might be safer here in this village, but I don't want to stay. I want to serve with you, Captain. You and the battalion.
Out of the question, Will. It's too dangerous. People who truck with us don't live very long. You're young, and your life is ahead of you.
Please, Captain, please. Let me stay. Let me fight with you.
Honestly, they don't seem to have much choice, but I admire your courage. Alright, Lynn, Will, prepare to move out. Good luck. I think you'll need it.
Hey, how's she doing? Oh, Will, thanks for coming again today. She's going to be very pleased. Hope so. Sometimes I just don't know if she even gets it, you know? She looks forward to your visits, Will. When you're here, she is bright and cheerful. Otherwise, she seems a bit... Really? Really? Don't worry about it. We'll take care of her. She's going to be okay.
Hi. How's it going today?
I brought you something. Hope you like it. A flower? Yeah, well, not a real flower. It's plastic. You can't find many real flowers here anymore. I found it while I was on a recon mission a few miles over. It's beautiful. What do you call it?
Huh? Oh, I don't know. I'm not much of a flower science guy. Let me ask Lynn.
Oh, wait. I remember. This is a Cattleya Isabella. It's a natural hybrid of the orchid family.
And that's gonna be her name.
Cattleya. Yes, that's it. That will be my name.
At least in the European version.
I will be named after this beautiful flower you brought me. My name is Cattleya.
Oh, Cattleya. Wow, that's kind of very European to say, actually. I will call you Isabella. That's really pretty. It fits you better.
Isabella? Oh, I love it, Will. So happy.
Yeah? Oh, good. I think it suits you.
Thank you, Will. Boy meets girl. Boy gives girl flower. Boy names girl. What is wrong with this world?
What's happened? What are you doing here?
I've been here the whole time. Just keeping an eye on you.
Okay. We still have 15 minutes to go. Why not? Let's go for one more. I said save. God, I hope to God. I should have checked better. I'm sure the recording will be just fine. I had to go get an entirely new emulator just to get this working. If I had it my way, I would have just gotten myself a capture card and recorded my actual copy of Days of Ruin. We're here. There's still some buildings standing. Maybe the people survived too.
At first glance, this city seems extraordinarily well preserved.
Alright, spread out and look for survivors. Move slow and easy. I don't want anyone to mistake us for raiders. Hello, I say. I say you there. Can you hear me? Yes, I hear you. Are you hurt? Do you need assistance? Please, my good man, not one step further. Do you come in peace? I do. I'm Captain Brennan. I lead the 12th Battalion of the Rubenel Army. You don't say! Why, that's simply marvelous! Welcome, Captain Brenner. Welcome! It is a great honor to have you here. This guy reminds me of the same of some guy. I believe he even has a similar name. And I'm trying to imitate his voice. If anyone can tell me who it is I'm thinking about, then by all means. Although no one watches my videos, so who am I talking to? Welcome, Captain Brenner. Welcome! It is a great honor to have you here. Thank you. Who are you? My name is Dr. Morris. I was elected to speak for the free citizens of New Wolvington. Are you in charge here? Oh, I guess you could say that. I told them I wasn't really the man for the job, but they chose me anyway. I used to be a resident, but now I'm a president! Hmm, perhaps you didn't hear me correctly. I said that I used to be. I heard you. My unit is desperately short of supplies. In your town, spare food, medicine, or weapons. We will repay you however we can. Supplies, eh? Well, you see. Oh, giving yourself a 21 gun salute, eh, Brenner? Those weren't my men. I think we're under attack. I suggest you make yourself scarce, Doc. This could get ugly.
Alright, our first mission with the base. Will be great. Intel reports that raiders have regrouped to attack the city. They're tenacious, they'll give them that. Stupid. Tenacious.
Stupid can still kill you, Lynn. Let's move out.
Again, another golden quote from Brenner. Honestly.
That factory seems undamaged. We'll get it up and running. Oh yes, it works, and that's a fact! Get it? Fact? Factory? Countless automated weapons factories were built during the Great War. But I'm sure you are more familiar with that than I am. If you have the materials, you can use them to produce units. I've heard of such factories, but I've never operated one. Oh, it's easy as pie. We just need someone to capture them. If you do so, we will turn control of the factory over to you and your men. We will also provide you with what few troops we have. Will help. Thank you. I assume I can leave the military decision to you, Captain? I think that's for the best. At the risk of sounding ungrateful, why are you doing this? This is no ordinary band of soldiers you command, Captain, am I right? Stories of Brenner's wolves have spread across this ruined land. This world is destroyed, yet you devote yourself to helping survivors. The people of New Wolfington saw fit to trust me. I hope I can trust you. I'll do all that I can. Now get to safety. There isn't much time.
Alright. A little more difficult, but still technically kind of impossible to fail unless you're a big old idiot.
I would strongly suggest that you move a foot soldier or bike to the factory. Once captured, its automated systems will become fully operational. This will allow you to produce more units. Got it. Let's capture that factory.
Oops, again. Don't worry about it. Alright, first things first always.
Let's see here.
Captain Brenner.
Hello, Will.
I'm really looking forward to learning some great strategies from you, Captain. I'm sure you'll know how to deal with all of those enemies.
Yeah, look, Will. I'll be honest with you. The thing is, I haven't decided on a strategy for this battle quite yet.
Haven't decided?
Don't worry. As long as there's hope, we will prevail.
Uh-huh. If you say so, Captain.
Alright, our first priority is to capture that factory and produce new units. We can use the terrain east of the factory to build a line of defense. We use tanks and artillery to take out enemies as they approach.
Don't expect me to continue reading the red text. The red text is the text with the guide. Eventually, I will just stop reading them because I don't want to be spoiled on how to win. And I'm a very smart boy. I don't need no guide. Much less a guide given by the game. Bad ones at that.
Units are damaged, they can recover in cities or join with other units. And watch out for the enemy artillery. Got it?
Yes, sir, Captain.
If we do that, we should be able to win. I think.
You don't sound very confident, Captain.
I'm not much for talking in speeches. That's more Lynn's specialty.
Talking and speeches don't seem to be her specialty either, Captain.
Never give up hope, right, Captain? Yes, Will. Well said. Never give up hope. Without hope, victory is impossible.
Let's get this party started.
Infantry, mech, and bike units can capture factories and cities. The capture is underway.
Can't capture a factory or city in a single day. You have to keep at it. Select capture again on the following day to finish the process. Alright, let's try to get a good capture chain going. It's a very big and open map, but since we have a base and they don't, it's kind of impossible. As long as you play slowly, it is very, very possible to win this. By using some turtling strategies. Play it safe and defensively, and you'll win eventually. That's about it, really.
Roar! No one makes a fool of the beast and leaves a tell about it. Roar, brooches! Take what you can and leave no one alive.
Some of these units, specifically these 4, are programmed not to move. That is to, of course, encourage you to take initiative. Yeah, those 4 units in particular were programmed to behave differently from the rest of the units. Pretty weird, huh? City has been captured.
Good! Restoring powers to the cities will boost your factory production. You see, factories use hard resources to generate a recalibrated...
Whoa, wait, what? I'm sorry, I didn't understand a thing you just said.
Funds! Capture more cities, get more funds, build more things! Sometimes I'm a bit too clever for my own good.
I love Dr. Morris, actually. He's such a funny and kooky guy. I mean, his jokes are about as funny as mine, but that's just another reason to love him. Maybe. The factory has been captured, and we can produce more units.
Yes, although the kinds of units you can produce are limited at the moment. But I'm sure you'll take what you can get, eh? You can begin production the day after you capture the factory.
Alright, factories are very important. Nurture them, protect them. They're kind of all you have. Okay, we definitely need to protect. Alright, there's nothing but recon and artillery at the moment. Oh. We'll be fine. Alright, let's start by attacking this armored vehicle. That has shit defenses. And let's move this guy a little closer. Okay, that's not very good. Positioning on my end. Whoops. This unit has taken damage, but it can be repaired. Position the damaged unit on a friendly city or factory so it can recover. Be smart, don't push your units too hard. Repairing is a mostly useless mechanic. In the Advanced War series, you mostly kind of want to avoid it. But in this game, there is definitely more merit to it, especially with the level of mechanic. If your unit is like level 1 or 2, I'd say it's okay not to repair them and just let them keep going as far as you can take them. But if you manage to keep a unit alive until they reach veteran, then yeah, they deserve a medal and they definitely deserve to keep battling on the front lines. Keep them alive, and obviously at the enemy, knock them dead. Alright, things are looking a little bleak, but that's fine.
Aha! Success! Now you can produce units in this factory. Select a factory to see what units it can produce.
Alright, I believe a tank would be our first order of business. We got 7 buildings. For every building you own, it's basically anything that's red. You get 1,000 funds per day. So 7,000. The cost of a tank is 7,000. We're basically able to buy a tank every turn. Absolutely nothing can possibly go wrong. Except for the fact that things are currently going quite wrong. Somewhat. I'd say there's not much cost. I have no idea what I just said there. Ooh. Yeah, bye. The most powerful and expensive unit we can purchase is a tank, so... having no more artillery is bad, but honestly, it's not all that bad. The artillery is only useful for defense at the beginning. Soon enough, you will be the one making advances. For now, there is not much reason to worry, I would say. Keep on keeping on for now. Attacking your units just to deal some extra damage is also not all that good of an idea. In the previous games, you could get away with it, but in here, you're basically giving an enemy unit a free level up when you do that, so yeah. Highly advised not to do that. Oh wow, you're trying to capture that. I usually capture this really early. What's going on with me? That guy's gonna die. Not to worry. Just tank spam. You can get away with it. Brute force strategy it is. Yeah, ignore that mech. The fuck is that guy trying to do? Alright, we can't get a rig yet, so that kinda sucks. But we'll be fine. Alright, maybe I'll buy a recon to take care of that mech. It might eventually slowly creep up to our HQ, and that would be really hilarious if it wasn't for the fact that it makes me lose if I let that happen. Alright, let's send in some early tanks as bait. Let's keep them out of range of the artillery. Alright, how far? Alright, as long as I stay away from the city, I'll be good. Take this juicy bait. Alright, if I go here, I'll be safe, right? Yeah. They'll get some defense off their own cities. Buy a bike. keep going. Try to get this guy to the HQ. Although, either way at this point it seems, both will allow me to get my victory in the same rate. Let's just go for an all-out attack kill victory. Yeah, now there's just a single artillery left, it doesn't matter. We'll attack a single tank, but that's about it. We have won. No! Not again! Yeah! The beast is invincible! Except for the fact that you've lost every single fight so far! Oh, I never noticed that. There's an attack and defense bar shown on the info screen for units. Look at that. Level 1, attack, defense. Interesting. I did not know that. I'm a fucking idiot. This is literally, I've been playing this game for like such a long time now. How have I only learned of this now? Automated units only function near the factory when they were made. Somehow, stray too far and you'll be left with useless lumps of metal. Thanks, Doc. This is a huge help. Only an A. Oh well. Fact B's and C's near the end. It's kind of a good way to estimate how much I struggle. How much more and more I struggle with the missions. Before all this, I worked as a medical researcher. My days were spent running small plants to large mages. Oh, there's no R there. Whoops. When the world was destroyed, I dug out of my ruined lab and made my way here. There were so many sick and injured people. I just did what I could. We owe our lives to Dr. Morris. He saved us. And I didn't even run them through a maze! Laughter is good for you, you know. You should try it sometime. Eh? I love that. He's an amazing man, but his jokes are terrible. He was a scientist who spent most of his life doing nothing but science. Faced with this new task, he's trying to be better. He's trying to crack some jokes, keep the morale up. Because he believes that's what's best, although he's never probably done it before, hence why he's kind of awkward. Dr. Morris, remind me a bit of Captain Brenner. I was near death when he found me. He saved my life. Good that there are still people like you and him in this world. Yes, but my sense of humor still works. Well, you shouldn't make me out to be some kind of hero, Will. I was a selfish man. I entered medicine to satisfy my curiosity, not help people. I'd never even seen a patient before the meteor struck. I guess such situations teach you what really matters, eh, Captain? I know what you mean. Yes, exactly. But I hear we have other more pressing issues to discuss. With your people and my people combined, we have several hundred mouths to feed. However, our supplies are running lower than a snake in a wheel rut. A shortage of food is hardly a joking matter, Doctor. Huh? Did I make a joke? Anyway, I think I know how to solve our little problem, but I will need your help. And that is where we shall end the first part of this Let's Play. Oh yeah, Chapter 6. Ah, we're already getting introduced to the main villains next part, at the start of the next part. Alright. Things are only about to get crazier from here. Are you enjoying your time so far? I am. I've played through this tutorial mission so many times, through these first few missions so many times, I've actually lost track, and I seem to be doing way worse than I used to do. So, I'm not sure what that says about me for the future of this Let's Play series. But, anyway, that's it for now. I hope you're enjoying, and look forward to the future parts. I'll be right back in the next video. Goodbye. Alright, where's the stop recording button?